feels like YouTube is falling apart. Every single time I log onto the app, I see the trending page and I'm like, But after checking the trending page, I ignore it and I watch a video. But whenever I press onto a video to watch, I'm greeted with ads that are like 60 seconds long, and every single month, every single week, it just feels like it's getting worse. And these ads, like, I genuinely have a hatred for some of these ads. I'm unable to watch like a 10-minute video without like 30 ads that are melting my brain, and I've compiled a bit of a list of ads that I hate that I want to share with you and explain why I hate them, because YouTube is just becoming absolutely unbearable, and it feels like YouTube is forcing us into buying premium, and I don't want to pay for something that a kid made in his like bedroom. Like, you shouldn't have to pay for watching a video like this, for example. And you know what? Remember when ads were like 3 seconds long back in my day? I feel like such an old man. But years ago, ads were like, fine, I don't mind watching ads that are like 10 seconds long. Maybe if the video is like super, super long, I'm happy to watch like a minute ad every few minutes. But it just feels like even when you skip through a video, they're like, oh, you want to skip to the end of this video? Here, stick on this mini movie ad to watch before you actually watch the video that you want to watch. Feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. I'm quite frustrated. I'm going to be showing you some ads that I don't like. And yeah, let's go. I feel like I gotta take off my jumper because I'm getting warm already from like getting frustrated. But anyway, the first ad we have here is from a cleaning company called Purdy and Fig. This is the ad that actually inspired me to make this video. And I'll show you the ad and then I'll explain to you why I find it so frustrating and so irritating. The music's good, I'll give it that.
Who said cleaning?
Okay, let's pause it right there. Why do you think I hate this ad? I think this ad perfectly summarizes everything that is wrong with the world. Well, not everything, but a big fraction of things that are wrong with this world. It feels like we're just being sold anything. Like, if you add like a really nice spacious font, make it maybe gold, make it very minimalistic, then it's justified to like up the price to something really, really stupid. It really annoys me that this Joe Goldberg wannabe ass is trying to sell me cleaning products and is trying to make it sexy. And every single time I see this ad, I'm like, what has happened? Why are we making why not just make bleach sexy for your toilet, or like flossing your teeth extremely sexy? What about things that you wipe your ass with? Bit of toilet paper. Let's make that extremely sexy. It's really irritating because I don't think cleaning is sexy. Have you actually ever cleaned anything? It is infuriating, especially if you have to do it every single week. It's not fun. It's not sexy. Realistically, you just want a product that works. But this ad making cleaning sexy, or whatever it's trying to do, really irritates me. Every single time I see this ad, I genuinely get angry. It makes me hate Joe Goldberg. It's not even him. This guy is like a whapped Joe Goldberg. It really, really annoys me. And I hate this ad with a burning passion. But it's not always ads that play before videos that get extremely irritating. It's ads that come up now whenever you pause a video. Like, you can't even pause a video without advertisements being shoved up your hole. They are so irritating, and sometimes the examples are actually crazy. Look at this. How is this a real thing? This is not my screenshot. I got this from Reddit, but I have gotten similar things like this pop up on my app on my phone when I pause a video or I scroll down to the comments. What is going on? I feel like we can't escape it. We just cannot escape these stupid ads. And I feel like it kind of forces you into two corners. Like, you get to pick which corner you want to be forced into, I suppose. Either you pay for premium or you don't pay, you just get ad block. And I hate getting ad block because I want to support creators, especially smaller creators that I like. But it's unbearable. And I don't know why. For some reason, YouTube ads are just worse on your TV. And I saw that they're like trying out even longer ads. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy. Okay, the next ad is about an AI app. You've probably seen this ad. It's basically a friend who is AI. That's all you have to say. This ad is quite long, so I'll play like the first 30 seconds, and then I have a few things to say about this ad. You can probably understand why an ad like this is very frustrating, but I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna play this ad. Play.
Gosh, I'm out of breath. We made it. Woo! I don't know how to woo very good. That's fair. All right, let's go.
Let me show you how to game, bro, okay? Oh, come on.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it there. You get the general gist. It's basically like the stupid necklace that you kind of like wear around like this, and it's an AI friend that you have with you 24/7. I'm gonna let the ad play for you without audio, and I'm gonna explain to you why this ad, it's very obvious why it's extremely frustrating, but I feel like it just replaces what can easily be gotten from a person. The thing that they're doing is not revolutionary at all. It's basically just a friend, right? On the surface, that seems quite innocent. But I feel like daily conversations with a human should not feel like a rarity. And you know what irritates me about things like this? Why do we always need an opinion? Always need a voice? I feel like, again, this can be split into two things. We are going through like a massive pandemic of loneliness. I don't know if pandemic is the correct word. So loneliness is definitely on the rise, right? I feel like that's not crazy to say. And it's crazy because obviously we are always online in a place that is meant to be social, but whilst being in the midst of all this social stuff, we feel extremely lonely. But at the same time, there's this like weird pressure to have an opinion and be opinionated on absolutely everything in the entire world. It just screams to me that we're in a time where people are feeling lonelier than ever. Feels like individualism is rising, and we spend so much time alone because of work. Things are getting more expensive. We need to work more. We feel more isolated from other people because we're just working all the time. Productivity is kind of like shoved down our throats. Not saying anything crazy here at all, obviously. This just kind of feels like there's a massive problem with people being lonely, and it's somebody putting a plaster onto a broken bone. Instead of fixing the actual problem at the root of it, like that people just are being more isolated than ever. Individualism is like, thanks neoliberalism. But it just feels like we're looking at the real cause and we're like, how about we deflect from looking at the real cause and just give you a cool app that can give you a friend 24/7. How about that? Let's ignore the fact that you're really, really lonely and have no friends and you feel like your life is falling apart. What about like this little cool thing that hangs down here and they'll always be with you, so you'll never, ever, ever be lonely? Because God forbid, you'll be a little bit lonely. Feel like I'm going off on one, but I just hate this. I hate, like, it just screams the movie Her, and it's sad. It's extremely sad, and I hate this ad, especially what it stands for. Awful. I have not raised the volume of this at all, but imagine you press onto a YouTube video and this ad comes up.
Yo! First pack, we got Lucario!
Oh, you didn't hear it? Oh, let me play it again. I'll play it one more time.
No!
Oh, you want me to play it one more time? Oh, no problem. Here we go.
No!
I hate this ad because it makes me, if I had this app, I would, out of sheer spite and anger, I think I would just delete the app, because how is this, like, this woman is just screaming, and every single time I see this ad, it irritates me. And I thought I was the only person, but I went on Reddit and everybody seems to agree. This ad is irritating, and I feel like it also kind of highlights a problem in ads. Like, I know it got regulated on TV, but not on YouTube or the internet or whatever. Ads are just so loud. There's so many times I'm watching a video on my telly and an ad comes up like this, and it genuinely, why would I want to go watch Hereditary or something like that? Why? I could just watch the 7-second ad and it would jump scare me and scare the life out of me, because they're so loud. and I hate this ad so much. Feels like our brains can't hack anything extremely long, so it kind of just like jump scares you, and it's like, bah, download this app. And I feel like the majority of the people who see this app are going to be like, fuck that, I'm not downloading this app. I'm going to be blocking this ad from ever coming up on my phone again, because it just scares me every single time. And it's Next is an ad for Temu. I just think this ad is funny for a few reasons, but let me play it for you and we'll watch it together, and then we'll talk about why this ad kind of irritates me.
Feels like a dream, feels like magic. Now I believe I can have it. Ooh, ooh, Temu. Ooh, ooh, Temu. All of my wishes came true. Shop like a billionaire. Shop like a billionaire. Ooh, ooh, Temu. Ooh, ooh, Temu.
Download the Temu app and shop like a billionaire.
I don't know if it's just me, but I did not know that this app was called Temu. I always called it as Temu. But this ad is just absolutely ridiculous for so many reasons, because I feel, have you ever actually used Temu? Have you ever actually went into their website? Because this ad shows to me an experience that seems very fun and relaxing, and it just improves your entire life. One, have you ever bought anything from Temu? The things fall apart, clearly made by children that are like, I don't know, 2 months old. And number two, whenever you go onto the Temu app, it is just, you're bombarded with ads. It's the same with like AliExpress and all of those websites. This ad annoys me because the experience of shopping on their website, or even just go into their website right now and tell me it's not the like most obnoxious thing ever. Shein, AliExpress, Temu, all of those websites are the exact same, made by children who can barely open their eyes. Irritating. It's absolutely irritate me. It also, the animation, I guess is the right word, just looks really, really bad. Okay, song, low-key a banger, but it also, the irony, shop like a billionaire, come on, aren't you paying like a quarter of a quarter of a quarter of a quarter of a cent per day to the children that make your items? That's just, come on. Two more left, and the last one is absolutely ridiculous. But I have two ads here for an app called Polybuzz. I'm guessing it's for poly couples to meet other poly people, whatever. But these ads are absolutely unhinged, and I feel like I don't have a lot to say about them. I just kind of want to show you them. So yeah. I feels like imagine like going to like a marketing professor 20 years ago and showing him an example like this, being like, by the way, this is what like ads are going to be like in 20 years time. I feel like the person would just have a heart attack. Who is the target audience of this? Crazy. But that's not all. There's one more. There's one more from Polybuzz. I feel like they have a bit of a rap for having these horrific ads, but I just need to share it with you. I just have to. I'm sorry. Play.
It's laundry day, Gary. It's
I'm sorry if you had to like turn down your volume there. I probably should have warned you, but I just feel like this is a perfect example of kind of like this like post-ironic world that we just live in general, and that applies to like ads, and there's just no formula, it feels like, anymore. Like the less effort seems like a good thing, and it absolutely hurts my brain. And whenever I saw those ads, I was playing it in the kitchen, I had to absolutely slam dunk the mute button, because well, those sounds, you know why. But this last ad, listen, foreshadowing, I have nothing to say. It's for an app or something called Perfect Lie, and this is the most unhinged ad I think I have ever, keep this in mind while you're watching this. Who is the target audience of this? You tell me.
Oops. Did you just check me out?
Yes, I like you.
You are rusticated.
What class was bro in? Because I didn't have an experience like this in school, but I feel like the question is, who is the target audience for ads like this? Are they kind of being shown towards kids or adults? Like, is a man in like his late 50s watching this like, yo, I miss school? Or is a kid that's like 5 like, oh, Miss Adams, yeah, maybe I'll do that tomorrow in class, who knows? I just melts my brain, and I feel like it's self-explanatory why an ad like this is just irritates me. Like, I feel like if you're watching something in public and you're looking away for a second and an ad like this pops up, you're going to be put on some sort of register, and it's crazy. But I feel like these examples prove my point that YouTube, obviously there are normal ads, but it's just the fact that ads of this quality get approved to be shown on YouTube for whatever audience, mixed with the fact that ads are just like so long, so frequent, that it just takes the enjoyment out of watching YouTube videos. Obviously YouTube is a business, it has always been a business, but it just, sometimes back in the day, it felt like you kind of forgot that it was a business and you were just there to watch videos created by people at home. But now it's kind of like, we're a business. And by the way, we also show some videos made by a few people at home talking about movies. But if you want to watch those videos made by those people, you kind of have to stick through 3 hours of ads first, and they're going to scar your mind. But don't question it. Watch those ads and then watch those videos. I just feel like it's more apparent than ever. Purdy and Fig started all of this. I just had this thought whilst I was watching that ad on the TV, and I just had to get it off my chest because it just feels like it's not a creative space anymore. It just feels like as if it's like a big TV channel where the production is getting higher. There's just so many ads, and the space for kind of like smaller creators who create things in their bedrooms or whatever is just shrinking and shrinking, and it's very sad. And I just wanted to ramble about this here, I suppose. I usually talk about movies, but maybe I'll branch out a little bit more if this was like even somewhat enjoyable. Please let me know, and I had fun. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.